So good morning student. Today we are going to see the problem of today we will solve the problem of critical path method. So the problem is given: a project schedule has the following characteristics. You have to construct a network diagram for the above project, compute the earliest and the latest time for each activity and find the critical path. The activities and the time duration are given in weeks. Okay. So you have to first construct the network diagram for that project. Okay. Then calculating earliest and latest times. Now, according to our problem, we have drawn the network diagram. Okay. So as from the definition of the network diagram, these are the interrelated activities. Okay. So when the activities are given in the format of ij, that is 1 dash 2, that it is very easy to draw the network, that is from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, then 3 to 4. That network is very easy. So here we have drawn the network and the activities are represented by the arrows, and in between 1 and 2 the 4, that 1, 5, that are the time durations that are represented in the network diagram. So this is the basic network diagram. Now here there are the four time estimates that are to be needed to be calculated in the critical path method. That is the earliest start time, latest start time, then earliest finish time and latest finish time for each activity. Suppose the activity 1 2 is taken, the what will be the earliest start time, मीन्स लवकरात लवकर ती ॲक्टिव्हिटी केव्हा सुरू होईल किंवा उशिरात उशिरा केव्हा स्टार्ट होईल. सिमिलरली द लेटेस्ट फिनिश्ड ॲज वेल ॲज अर्लिएस्ट फिनिश्ड ऑफ that activities. Okay, so that timings are calculated for the purpose of utilizing the resources properly, or utilization of the manpower and machinery. So that these four time estimates are very important. Okay, so on the network diagram, the time duration of the project, what is the completion time of the project, that is called calculated on the basis of the earliest and the latest time. Here we have calculated the total duration of the project, that is 22 weeks, by using the earliest start time and latest finish time. Okay, here you can see that for consider the event 2, that E2 represent earliest start time of the activity 2 4, whereas L4 represents the latest finish time of the activity 2 4. Okay, similarly here L2 indicates the latest finish of the activity 1 2. Okay, so these are calculated on the basis of the forward pass method, that is earliest start time, and latest time calculated on the backward pass method. See how we calculate this earliest time. Suppose here when start of the project, that earliest start time is taken as 0. Here E1 is taken as 0. Hence the time duration for the activity 1 2 is 4. Hence 0 plus 4, that is 4. Hence E2 equals to 4. Similarly for 1 3, activity 1 3, the E1 is 0, and for E3 equals to that is sorry E3, the for activity 3 4, the earliest start time is 1, that is here 0 plus 1, that is 1. Okay, hence come to the point 4 4, that two arrows are converging at node 4. Okay, so you have to take the maximum time in the forward pass method. Now see, E2 equals to 4, 4 plus 1 duration, that is equal to 5. Then here E3 equals to 1, 1 plus 1 duration, that is equals to 2. So at point 4, that the there is 5 and there is a total of 2. In this option 5 is greater, that from coming from this 2 point 2 node, so 5 should be taken. Similarly, see, at the point 8, at the node 8, that node E8 equals to here, from 6 to 8 you can see the E6 is 11, 11 plus 1 is 12, and from E7 you can see 15 plus 2, that is 17, which is maximum, that is 17, hence E8 should be taken as 17. So this is taken as a forward mass method. I have shown the calculation for the activity E4, sorry, point E4. So you have to follow that. Similarly, here L is calculated, that latest finish time of the activity. Now here E10 is calculated 22 and L10 is taken as 22, because the earliest and latest time of that project should be equal. So come by taking a backward route. Okay, here from 10 to 8 it is 22 minus 5, that is 17. Here 10 to 9, that is 22 minus 7, that is 15. Now come to the point 5. Here L7 is 15, 15 minus 8 equals to 7. Here 16 minus 4, that is equals to 2, which is minimum, that is 7. That here, while coming to the backward pass method, the minimum timing should be noted here, hence L5 equals to 7. Now come to the point 3, that is 7 minus 6, that is equals to 1. Here from 4 to 3, 10 minus 1, that is equals to 9. Minimum is 1, hence it is 1 is taken. So in the backward pass method, that is the minimum time is taken, while whereas in the forward pass method the maximum time is taken. The calculation I have shown in the page, in this page. Okay, so thus we can calculate the earliest and latest finish time for each activity. On the basis of this, we have calculated what will be the duration of the project. Okay, here consider take the suppose take the activity 2 4. Here for the activity 2 4, E2 equals to 4, that is the earliest start time, L4 equals to latest finish time. Similarly, for activity 4 9, E4 5 is the earliest start time and L9 is the latest finish time. So that is the earliest start time and latest finish time. The earliest and latest finish time, that is indicated in the diagram. Okay. Thus, as a question is asked, draw the network diagram and what will be the project duration. So from the diagram, the project duration is 22 weeks and the various paths are indicated here. That is, the various path of the diagram are 1 2 4 9 10, then 1 3 4 9 10, then 1 3 5 6 8 10, then 1 3 5 7 8 10. So the which is taking a longest duration, the critical path is taking the longest duration of the project, because all the crucial or the important activities are lies in the critical paths. That is why it is called as a critical or crucial path. The critical path means, here you can see that E and L are same, because in this path the activities, you cannot delay the activities, you cannot delay the activities, there the schedule is tight, hence it is called as a critical path. So it should always indicated by the double line. Okay, now see that from this network, and for the computation or for the purpose of planning, scheduling, organizing and controlling, the network timings are calculated or computed in the above table, that is represented as that the all the earliest and latest times and floats are presented in the above table. Now see that the activities and the durations are given, the you have to that 4 time estimates are there, that is earliest time, earliest start, earliest finish, latest start, latest finish, and total float. Okay, so the first two column that is already given. Okay, and from this diagram, that the two columns we can write over here. Here is the two yellow columns, that is already we have represented in the diagram. Suppose the activity 1 2 is there, the earliest start time is 0. Here you can see that earliest start time even is 0, and latest finish, that is latest finish, that is represented as a 9. Okay, here 9, latest finish is 9. Okay, that is always represented in a ij format, 1 to 2. First see the node 1 and then see the node 2. At the node 1 you can see, observe the e1, that is I, and here j. Okay, so all the values are represented in the arrow diagram, and that should be uh, you should write all these column, that is the ready-made values. Okay, now you have to calculate the finish time, earliest finish time, that is the total is given, that is of column 3 plus 2, that is given. So that is 0 column, that is e finish time is given. Okay, so that is uh, 0 plus 4, that is 4. So that is to be calculated. Okay, so from the latest finish time you can calculate this timing. You should calculate this timing, that is 9 minus duration, that is 5. Okay, so likewise you have to calculate all these latest time, start time, and earliest finish time. Okay, so that time is calculated. Now see the latest float, the formula is given. Okay, here for the activity 1 2, the total float is 5. See, for the activity 1 2, the total float is 5, means you can see that total float is nothing but the difference between either I point or j point, either one point or one node or two node. Okay, so the difference is at the node 2 it is 5, hence the total float is 5. Okay, similarly you can see that 1 3 1 3, at the point 3 the difference between e and l is 0, hence the total float is 0. So already the formula is given. Okay, now what is the meaning of this table? How can we what is the significance of this table? Now see the activity, suppose see the activity 2 4. Okay, now by observing the activity 2 4, here the earliest start time for the activity 2 4, the earliest time for the activity 2 4 is 4. म्हणजे लवकरात लवकर आपण ॲक्टिव्हिटी 2 4 जी आहे ती चौथ्या वीकला चालू करू. देन वी कॅन देन फिनिश टाईम इज 5. लवकरात लवकर जर का चौथ्या वीकला चालू केली तर एक वीक हा त्याला काम करायला लागेल, अँड वी कॅन फिनिश दॅट वर्क अप टू 5 वीक. सो दॅट इज मिनिंग ऑफ this, that is start time is 4 and finish time is earliest finish time is 5. Okay, now see the latest finish time, that is 10. म्हणजे that the activity 2 4, the activity 2 4 the activity 2 4 can be finished maximum by the 10 week. So that is 10 week. Okay, now if we are having we have to finish it up to 10 week, we can start latest by this activity at the ninth week. So ninth week, that is the latest time, because if we start this activity at the ninth week, we will we would consume 1 week for completion, and the finish time will be 10. So that the finish time will be 10. So that is the significance of that activity. That means uh, we can start earlier by the fourth week, we can finish up to earlier fifth week, we can start latest उशिरात उशिरा आपण ते 9व्या वीकला चालू करू शकतो, आणि उशिरात उशिरा आपण तीच ॲक्टिव्हिटी 10व्या दिवशी दहाव्या वीकला फिनिश करू शकतो. दॅट मीन्स we are having certain slack, means we can vary that activity. It requires only 1 week for completion, but we are having a sufficient time, so that is called as a float or slack. So that is indicated. म्हणजे आपण जर का लवकरात लवकर जर का ॲक्टिव्हिटी फिनिश केली, तर आपण 5व्या दिवशी आपण ती फिनिश करू ॲक्टिव्हिटी 5व्या वीकला, आणि त्याच्यानंतरही आपल्याजवळ 5 दिवस अजून उरतात, बिकॉज द लेटेस्ट फिनिश टाईम इज 10. हेन्स द स्लॅक इज द 5 वीक्स. कारण की ॲक्टिव्हिटी 4-9 ही आपण चालूच करू शकणार नाही हे कंप्लीट झाल्याशिवाय. ओके. सो सो दिस इज द सिग्निफिकन्स ऑफ दिस टेबल. ओके. आय होप यू विल अंडरस्टँड दिस प्रॉब्लेम. थँक यू व्हेरी